Today I've got another cool MagSafe product to talk about, and this time it's one that I personally have been working on for almost a year. This right here is the Tekmomo Magsafe battery pack, and before I get into all the details that you need to know about this, down below in the description is where you are going to find the link to this. Also, you'll find a coupon code so you can get 10% if you decide to purchase this. And last but not least, you'll find all the different chapters so you can jump to your desired section of the video. First and foremost, let's talk about the design of the battery pack itself. As you'll see here, it's on my 13 mini, and as you might already know, if you are a returning viewer, that I love the 12 and 13 mini models. So having the battery pack fit these perfectly well was very important for me. After all, the mini with its smaller battery is the one that actually needs a battery pack with it more often than the larger models. But most of the alternatives don't actually fit the mini all that well. The Pro and Pro Max seem to get all the love, but here, the 13 mini and 12 mini, this will fit perfectly fine. As for the rest of the design, I went with a matte black color option, simply because this is just going to look better regardless of the color of your iPhone or the case that's on your iPhone. Now, along the edges of the battery pack, you've got straight edges, but they're finished off with a curved design. And this back portion here has a very nice soft touch finish to it. So when you're holding this in your hand, it's not going to dig into your hand and cause you any discomfort, especially if you want to use this for longer periods of time. Now, if you take the battery pack off, on this side here, you've got a silicone pad and very good and strong magnets. That's also another point of emphasis, simply because the last thing you want is for your battery pack to just fall off your iPhone. That wouldn't be fun, right? So this silicone pad here, if you are using it with your iPhone, it's not going to damage your iPhone. If you've got a case on your iPhone, it's not going to damage that. What you'll also notice about this charging pad is that it's raised, right? So when you put this on your iPhone, you'll notice you've got a gap all the way around. Now, this is just for heat management. I'll get into that when I talk about charging, but wireless charging just has a lot of heat produced in the process. So this just helps to keep that at a minimum. Now down here at the bottom, you'll notice all the indicator lights. So the 4 white lights are just for the battery status. So each one being 25%. So if you've got 3 lights showing, then you've got 75% battery. And this green indicator one is actually for, so see, when you snap it on to your iPhone, what happens is the green light is going to turn on, showing you that it's charging. Same thing if you've got a cable plugged into it, which you can do so right here via the USB-C port. So when you plug in a cable and you're charging something else, that green indicator light will let you know that it is actively charging. Now, last but not least, you've got this button right here. So this is just to show you the indicator lights at any given time. So if you pick up your battery pack and you want to just know how much juice it actually has, just press that button and it'll show you how many lights you've got going on and what is the status of the battery health on the battery pack itself. Now, with the design out of the way, let's talk about the most important thing, which is charging. First and foremost, this has MagSafe charging. So when you snap this onto your iPhone, it's going to begin charging. Now it can charge via MagSafe 5 watts to 7.5 watts. And how it varies the two is with a smart heat management system. So with the Apple battery pack, you've got software integration, right? So it's constantly talking to your iPhone and making sure that it's charging it so that you're not doing any damage to your battery. It's always going to prioritize your battery health. Now with this one being third party, it's actually doing that, but not talking with the software, but instead it's able to just manage it via heat. So it's constantly determining the temperature of your iPhone's battery, and by doing that, it can regulate 5 watts to 7.5 watts and even start trickle charging. So let's say you're out and about and it's a really, really hot day and you put this on your phone. It might not actually start charging at 7.5 watts. as opposed to you being inside at room temperature and you put this on and it realizes that the temperature is cool, the battery of your iPhone is cool, and it will start pushing 7.5 watts and charge it pretty fast. So this manages the health of your battery via heat management. And that's the smart aspect, because that is really important. The last thing you want to do is sacrifice battery health just for a battery pack that is cheaper than Apple's. Now, another smart feature it actually has is that, let's say you put this on your iPhone when it's at 30%, it can determine that your iPhone's battery is around 30% and it can start fast charging for a little bit. So it can get you a quick amount of juice initially and then tone things down back to 5 watts or even start trickle charging when you reach 80%. And this is all done with a smart chip inside the battery pack. Again, this was important because even though it can't talk with the software on your iPhone, at least it can manage things so that way it can maintain your battery health. So if you're using this to MagSafe charge your iPhone, I've put all the different times, charging times, so going from 30 to 80% or going from 0 to 100, they're all listed there for the different iPhone models on the website. You can check that out. But for example, with the Mini, a good 40 minutes, and you can get the Mini from like 30 to almost 80%. And then after that, it'll just start trickle charging, and it'll still have 50% juice left in the battery pack itself. So you can either take it off, or if you know you've got a long day ahead of you, you could just keep it on and it'll hold the Mini at 80% for the remainder of the time that it sits on your iPhone. Now with MagSafe charging, you can also use this to charge your AirPods. Now they don't have to be MagSafe. You can even just place them on this pad right here and it'll charge them just fine. And another charging option you have is the USB-C port. Now with the USB-C port, you actually get PD charging up to 18 watts. So if you are looking for more of like a power bank experience to where you want to charge your phone faster, then you could just simply plug in your USB-C to Lightning cable into this and you'll get a nice quick charge and you'll be on your way. Now last but not least, you've also got pass-through charging. So let's say your battery pack's running out of juice and your iPhone's also running out of juice. You can snap it onto your iPhone, plug in the battery pack, and both the battery pack will charge and the iPhone will charge. Again, it's only going to charge the iPhone 5 to 7.5 watts. It's not like the Apple MagSafe battery pack to where when that one is plugged in, it actually turns into a 15 watt fast charger. So this one doesn't do that, but still, at the end of the day, when your battery pack and your iPhone are out of juice, you can plug them both in and be on your way. Now, last but not least, on here, I've done the exact same thing that I showed with the Apple MagSafe battery pack. I put this little ring on here so that way I can use this in the car with the car mount or use it with the kickstand and my other MagSafe products because that was important to me. Now, if you do get this, and if you do this, when you place this on here, you want to give it at least a day for the adhesive to settle in before you start mounting it, let's say, to the wall with the Anywhere mount or in the car. So you want to make sure that you let this thing settle in before you get on your way. I've done it here with the case I have on the Apple MagSafe battery pack. So I've got a ring back here and I use this as a car charger all the time. So that way you can have more functionality with the battery pack, because one of the things that I noticed early on when I was using the Apple MagSafe battery pack is that if I had the battery pack on and I got into a car, I don't want to have to take this off, now put it aside and plug in a cable and do all of that. I'd rather just keep this on here, keep charging, but at the same time be able to mount it in the car. Or if I'm going to be watching some videos, then attach the kickstand, put that on here, set it on a desk, and I'm charging, but I'm also getting more functionality out of it. Now, the last important thing is having a warranty. This comes with a 1-year warranty, and there's no registration. There's nothing crazy that you have to do. Usually with warranties, you have to register and do this and do that. When you place an order, from the day that it is delivered to your doorstep, from that day, you have a full year of coverage. If this isn't behaving the way it should, if this is malfunctioning, not charging, whatever the issue may be. As long as you haven't done any physical damage to the product itself, it is covered. And you're going to get a new one. And this is not like you're going to have to deal with some third party or anything. You deal with me, I will personally take care of you. Because I believe in this product. And I care about this product, and I care about you for believing and supporting me and my channel and my business. I really do. So this comes with a 1-year warranty, no registration, no hassle. I will take care of you personally. Now, if you're looking for a good alternative and you want to save a little bit of money, then this is a really, really good option. You might be thinking that, what about the Apple MagSafe battery pack? I've loved this from day one because I understood this. You see, with battery packs, it's not about them charging your phone the fastest and doing all sorts of tricks. No, it's about them taking care of the battery health on your iPhone, and they're designed to just give you a supplement, give you a little boost to carry you through the rest of your day. The best ways I've found to use them, whether you're using the Apple one or the Tekmomo one, what's going to be best is that you either put this on when it's at 30% and you get yourself a good 40% additional charge, and then you take it off, or you just start off with it on your phone at the beginning of the day. So that way your phone can run off of this battery all day, and then whenever this one is drained, then you go to your regular battery that's inside your iPhone. That's the best way to use battery packs, and anybody that is telling you otherwise is just simply not telling you the truth. If you have $100, the Apple MagSafe battery pack, I've loved this from the beginning because I've understood this product unlike a lot of people. This is $100. It integrates with the software in your iPhone, and it's going to do a great job charging and maintaining the battery health of your iPhone. This right here, if you want a good alternative, after the discount, it'll be around $40. And it too is going to take care of your battery health and not compromise anything, and give you a good boost for the day. Or if you want to use it as a power bank, you can do that as well, which you can't do here, but that's just one additional plus that you get with a USB-C port, which obviously this doesn't have. This still stays in my backpack because I still love this product and I still use it. And I also have this product and I also use this. So it's really up to you to decide. For any of you that have already purchased, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. Sometimes it honestly overwhelms me that I have so many people that are so generous in supporting me and my channel with all the different products that I've put on my website. And if you buy this, I hope you love this just as much as I do, because it's truly an awesome product. Thank you so much for your time. Again, for the link for this battery pack, it's going to be down below. If you've enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you do have any questions. I'll be more than happy to help. And like always, thank you for your time. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.